Fuck it. If we get cancelled, we get cancelled. Welcome to another episode of Between Sets. Daniel here, the host, and we've got two special guests today, and we're gonna get started. This topic's quite a sticky one, but we're just gonna go, man. No script, just real pain, real conversations. So yeah, start off with some pull-ups. So the first question is, why is there a wealth gap between white British and the black Africans within the UK? You want to start off?
I mean, I think this one's pretty simple, to be fair. Generational wealth, I guess. Not all of them have generational wealth, but obviously the fact that they've been in this country, a lot of us, our parents are the immigrants, and we're first generation immigrants. Mm-hmm. So we kind of have to work kind of like double to get to that stage. But
Of course.
I feel like one thing I do like about Black British though, I feel like we're quite switched on compared to maybe our American crazy statement. Yeah, I feel like we work for us and we do generally want to build wealth.
You think so?
Yeah, but maybe because there's less black people than there is in America. I'm just comparing, innit? Because I feel like the most black people I know, or in general in the UK, tend to work obviously a normal job or want to advance in their career and make something of themselves. You feel me? But I don't know. I think in relation to our British counterparts, I think it's just that. It's just the fact that, there's this economic term I forgot. It's like first mover advantage.
That makes sense.
First mover advantage. Yeah. First mover advantage, innit? Like, they've been here. Family passed down generations.
Yeah. To be honest, I think this question is a weird one because because it when I say it kind of makes sense, it makes sense if a particular group has fairly recently moved to a region. What other way was it gonna be? Obviously, one could say the same thing about the Asian community because you could argue they came at the same time.
That's what I was thinking. But I know there's a big difference within like money management, business, when it comes to the Asians. Especially the Indians. They've normally been quite well.
Yeah.
So that goes into a different topic then. Why are certain races better at building wealth than black people?
That's what I'm saying. They're still immigrants. They've gone pretty much through the same type of struggles that blacks have gone through. But they do better when it comes to
so that's the question then. Really.
See, this is a hard one, because I think it depends on it's hard to answer this question because when I think about my own life, I would say that the black people around me are building wealth. I'm finding it very difficult to find good examples of large amounts of people that I know that aren't doing that.
So when you think of wealth, what's the first image you picture?
Because there's a difference between wealth and rich, isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah.
I would say wealth is probably to do with your assets. Maybe things that are tangible. I need to get the definition.
So think companies. When you think of who owns a lot of these haircut companies,
Yeah.
If you look at it, the one is tend to be the Asians.
Okay. Yeah. Facts.
But where they work, it's a difficult one because I feel like there's a lot of reasons, but I also feel like ignorance has played a big part within the black community.
I think for me personally, I think black people like to gatekeep a lot. For some reason,
Why is that an African thing or is it a black thing?
I think it's a black thing. Look in Africa, for example, our own leaders are fucking greedy, bro. They're greedy of their own people. I feel like other races typically work together, like Asians, for example. They have wealth because they pass it onwards. Do you know what I'm saying? And then they share it out. For some reason, I feel like within the black community, we kind of it's like we think there's a finite amount of money. And we want, or do you get what I'm saying? There's a finite amount of opportunities. I'm in this company now, there's no way he can be in this. I don't understand, but at the same time, I feel like maybe it's a thing where it may be on familiar ground, so we're trying to navigate through it. I'm not saying that we're wrong for doing it, but I'm myself trying to understand why we do that. We tend to gatekeep a lot.
See, this is what I'll say, I think the reason why that might happen often it's because of how difficult it was to get into that position in the first place. Like, so obviously, naturally, like, if it's difficult to get to a certain position and you found that the factor, I know my opinion on this is a little bit different, so I'm just speaking in general. Like, if you found that a factor for how difficult it was your race, then once you're in that position, you're going to be thinking, I don't really know if I want to let other people through the door. Especially because the people, here's the other thing, the people asking you for those opportunities are obviously going to be black most of the time. Like, you're kind because they look like they're familiar with you. Like, a lot of us tend to have friends in a similar race, so naturally it might look like it's gatekeeping because the person asking you is black. But it might be the case regardless of the race. Like, I can't imagine someone being in a position that's gatekeeping, and just because you're black, they're gatekeeping. That it's just because you happen to be the person.
So let's say there was a job opening in your place of work.
Yeah.
And you had like multiple friends. You had an Asian friend, you had a white friend, you had a black friend.
Yeah.
They all asked for you to put them on. Which one are you more likely to trust or recommend to put forward?
See, this is the problem, yeah. Like, most of my friends are black. Yeah. So, like, but that's in that scenario. That's not because they're black. It's because, like, I just like you more because you're my friend.
Yeah,
do you get what I'm saying?
You have these friends. 3 friends.
Yeah.
One happens to be white. One happens to be black. One happens to be Asian.
Yeah.
Which one are you more likely comfortable putting forward?
I'm definitely gonna do it on merit. I can't say who, like, mind. Nah. It's completely on merit. It's completely on merit because, like, and this is another thing. Like, I definitely understand why there's like I hate the word diversity hires, but why certain companies will make it a big thing to hire and create more cultural. But for me, maybe this is an ideal world, but it should really just be on merit. It's unfortunate that we have to do these things because of these disparities. Yeah, in America. It's unfortunate we have to do these kind of things, but for me personally, like, if it was me, I'm doing that purely on merit. Like, I'm hiring the person, because if you're going to come to my company where I've got to work with you, bro, you better be as good as you can fucking be, bro. Like, so, yeah.
I mean, that makes sense, but I think the reason a lot of people probably gatekeep is because they don't want it to look bad on themselves. So if I come from an area where I know certain type of people act a certain way, I may not want to give them that help because it might jeopardize what I've got going on. I've built myself into that environment.
You're talking very idealistic. You know, some people are just malicious. Like, some people, bro, I know some people that have been in a position and it's even their own family. And
they wouldn't want to put their own family.
No, and you can't explain why. Like, some people genuinely.
Why would you not want to put your own? The only reason I can think someone doesn't want to help their own family is because their own family, they know what their family are like.
Yeah, but you know some people don't like their family. Like, they don't like their family members. Bro, I'm not saying me. I'm saying there are people that genuinely don't like their family. Like, they don't like their cousins, or I'm not saying necessarily sibling. Maybe that's a bit different, but there are some people who have a massive family and they just don't fuck with you, bro. And they don't want to see you. You know, some people love being in a position of, like, I'm better than you. Yeah. Like, some people love that feeling.
I think black people love that shit, you know. I don't know what it is, I know you feel like we've got black hearts a little bit. Like, let me say this, yeah, because I had to be devil's advocate. Yeah. Do you think that you have that view because you're in black culture? Like, because I couldn't say Indian people are not like that because I'm not in their culture, bro.
There's Indian people that are spiteful.
Exactly, bro. Whenever I've got a couple of Indian brethren, yeah, and sometimes they'll tell me about their experiences. I'm like, bro, we did the exact same shit. We're just not in this community.
They have that.
Bro, of course.
That's true, but they would put them first before they put us on. But regardless, like, for some reason, he might not like. Let's say, for example, I'm Asian and I've got a brother. Yeah. I might not like my brother, but his kids haven't done anything bad to me. Okay. So if I got an opportunity or something, if they ask me, I would put them on. I feel like that's how they are. They share the wealth between each other. If as a black person, if I don't like my brother, I don't care about his kids. For some reason, like, do you get what I'm saying? It's
odd to be. It's odd to be fair, but again, I wonder, like, how many times, bro, we're not in these communities to know this. I get what you're saying, but because sometimes I have this feeling of like I have this imagination of what this is like, but from what I'm not even there.
I mean, you can go off what people tell you though.
Yeah.
Like,
Even stats.
yeah. Stats, yeah, the stats say,
Black
numbers
people-
don't lie.
What's that? There was one stat that said Asian money travels between the community
Yeah,
a couple
100%.
times before it goes out. Black people just straight out.
We'll give it to the white man before we give it to our own people.
But then again, you have the same situation where like, okay, cool, yeah, it might travel outside the community faster, but if we don't offer those things, then obviously it's gonna travel. Like the bigger question is why we don't offer them to begin with, and maybe there's gatekeeping in terms of letting us into certain spaces, but again, it's a weird one.
Okay, I'll give you another example. Let's say a black guy from the gym, he starts a clothing brand.
Yeah.
You feel inclined that you have to, or do you feel like you have to buy off him?
Hell no. That's one thing as well. I'm not supporting a black business just because it's black.
Yeah.
If that product is shit and it's got like Somali smoking, I'm not buying that.
See, that's even a big one, yeah. That's even a big one because like we can't support certain businesses purely on race. Like that's not how the business is gonna thrive. Do you get what I'm saying? Like but for that business to function, they need to be able to function because they're actually good. Otherwise, the whole black aspect dies out.
If you're black people, you're not gonna get rich, really.
Bro,
We're a very small percentage
Yeah.
compared to the UK population.
What's the next
I don't remember what
exercise?
it was again.
What, me?
Yeah, about the Asians helping each other out.
There was a general stat that's like, and you see most businesses, Asian people own it. Like, I don't know, there's just a way that we do businesses. Like, if I go to an auntie shop, she's got an attitude.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you got that.
I hear it.
She's not there in time. She says that she opened her shop at 10. She's not there at 10.
Yeah, like,
there
she's got a bit of an attitude. Like, when she's speaking to you, like, you're gonna steal or something.
So what
It's
are you
like,
saying? Lack of customer service?
and then we have to respect the other people because they're like that.
But hear me on this one, on this one, I feel like maybe, bro, I have to play devil's advocate again.
Yeah, go.
Because like, when I go to certain shops here, we keep using the Indian, like it doesn't really matter, but let's say I go to a Bossman shop here, but there's enough times the guys have attitude with me, but I don't notice as much, you get what I'm saying? But when you go to a black shop, suddenly you're noticing the same attitude, but they're both tired. Both of them are tired, both of them
They've been
woke up at
working
5 a.m.
12 hours,
Like, but
yeah,
some
yeah.
people are just shattered, and not everyone is like, not everyone is that friendly, bro. Bro, how many Bossman shops have you gone to where the guy's just rude for no reason?
Or he's on the phone or something,
But my thing is, do you reckon he's the same with other Asian people? Like he's people that look like him. Like if I'm going to a shop to support an auntie, she's got a business,
Yeah.
Like I'm expecting auntie to like greet me like, why do you have a night? You don't even know me. Like I've been to the market countless of times, and I'm there, and auntie just got bare attitude. I'm thinking, why are you so rude? I think Jaheim had the same experience as well, where he was asking for something because obviously he had never been there, and she's like, "Oh, did you look around?"
That's the difference, isn't it?
It's like, what? I'm saying that kind of attitude is gonna make me go back, bro.
Yeah, but bro, again, do you act that way when you go to a Bossman shop and he's been rude? You just go there because it's convenient. You don't give a shit about his attitude. I feel like sometimes,
What, so you're buying off someone that's rude to you?
not rude to me, but I mean like I don't notice it as much. Like I'm in the moment, I might be like, oh, like he's moving mad. But I came here for a Capricorn, bro. Like I don't actually give a shit about you. So my thing is like sometimes I feel like in our community, you get a bad experience in, let's say, like an African boss match or whatever, and you're like, oh, that person's so I'm trying to support their business, and you never go back. More time, boss man's been rude to you since you've been in these ends.
Yeah.
But you don't care about that. All you care about is going to get the product.
Well, guess what? It's got Monopoly. I have to go to him.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you don't want to go to him, he owns the next one, his cousin owns the next one next to it. So, but then my thing is, why are they that advanced with setting up shops? Why are they that advanced with setting up rental companies or all these things that we have to use as black people? Why isn't there like a black business? Why isn't there a black corner shop?
Do we glorify other things more? Is that what it is?
Definitely.
We do. I think we're very materialistic. I think our culture is heavily.
I think that might be why. One of the biggest things. What does a black man buy when he gets a bit of money?
A car. Yeah, a car.
American Audi, you know what I'm saying? I'm guilty for that. I love that
It's a
shit.
psyops, bro.
Yeah, like,
because That definitely does feel like the marker. But then again, other communities, bro.
I see Asians do it. Whites. I mean, all our directors have cultures.
Right now. We're stereotyping.
Yeah, we are.
We have to.
But that's
in order for the argument to, because of course every race has like the the nice part and stuff like that. But if we're talking about, if we're stereotyping it based on what we see, if we look at the Asian community, for example, that man got businesses and they're known for that.
Okay.
And then the having nice cars, that's normal. Like we know them for having the Audis. Black people, in terms of like wealthy individuals, or like what can we think of? If they're not rappers, athletes, or anything to do with social media, they might, obviously now you're seeing more people in careers doing well for themselves, but you don't think directly, oh yeah, this community like makes business, like builds businesses that you would shop from every single day. Do you get what I'm saying?
You see one thing though, yeah. I think we have to also recognize that there has definitely been an agenda. Like, bro, the way, because if you think about it, yeah, why is it that like the careers that are glorified socially, especially for black people, are like rappers or entertainers?
100%.
Like, well, that's a startups, bro. Like, there's definitely certain agendas that are pushed, like, that are really pushed into your face. That naturally, because I can't lie, if I go on social media, and I'm especially in, I'd say like the last, like, let's say 20 years, I'm raised on social media, and all I see is like people that look like me are rappers, this, that. And let's not get twisted, these rappers are popular in all communities. So everyone fucks with you. Everyone fucks with you. So for me, that's the marker of like the height of like black excellence. Do you know what I'm saying? So naturally for me, it's like if I'm looking up to someone who looks like me, and those are the markers of excellence, then that cycle continues. Whereas like we don't really have like, I know we've got a couple people, we don't really have like, let's say super famous Indian rappers in the UK, let's say, like where like, so that doesn't become like the marker of excellence for who you look up to. So then you look into other industries where you might have the guy that's got multiple boss man shops, or the guy that's got real estate, whatever. However, having said all of that, I think there's definitely a big shift right now. Like,
I agree,
bro. Because like for me personally, there was definitely a time I wanted to be in entertainment, whatever. But, bro, like I really enjoy AI, bro. Like I'm really trying to like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like that's actually like, for me, that's actually like now my perspective of like black excellence. Like that's what I believe I want to strive for. And all of us here, in fact, are in a certain career path. And when we have certain discussions about what we want to do, I don't really hear all the conventional like black career type things. You get what I mean? So I don't know, man. I think there's a shift.
No, I think there's definitely a shift, especially recently, because like you said, you go on TV, you see the athletes, you see the rappers and stuff like that. That's how black people are glorified. So, no, like naturally, as a black kid growing up, those are going to be the people that you look up to.
Yeah.
But I feel like in general, our generation, we're not really phased by that shit anymore. Like,
That's just everywhere, man.
Like I feel like it's getting outdated. Obviously, like it's definitely getting outdated because a lot more races are getting glorified for doing the same things. Like you see, like white rappers and stuff like that. Like we're not glorifying that stuff as much anymore. So I feel like there's definitely a turning point now where
I think the facade is over. Like, I think the facade of like, because you know how social media is so personal nowadays, when I listen to some of these rappers talk about like, or when I hear about some of their financial situations, I'm thinking, wait, so this whole time I've made more than you. Like this whole time I was in a better situation. Right, maybe this is not really what you see it all the time. Like everyone's saying they've got certain contracts, so they only made this much from the tour, whatever. And you're thinking, bro, hold on, I'm in a way better position than you.
Bro, even hearing that,
do you get what I'm saying?
or even hearing their political views, you're just, bro, you're dumb.
You're breathing.
Like you're not better than me at all. You just got lucky. I hate Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, some of these rappers. And it hurts my soul, because like when Trump was doing his campaign, he had like, bro, what business does he have with flipping drill rapper, bro? Chef G. He brought Chef G and Stevie
Trump. When
Bro, he knows how to get to this generation.
Bro, I think he was trying to tackle the blacks.
But it's so fun.
They're trying to win their votes.
And to be fair, that's a side because like that's how they know how to get
us.
But you see, like sometimes when I think back to like certain events or certain like just the way certain things are portrayed on social media, I see that this is a psyop. Like this is something that's been ingrained into your brain. Like, firstly, bro, if we actually went on the internet, yeah, and looked at what the average, let's say the average artist is actually making on Spotify, like annually, a lot more people would think this is not actually
Not that
a
much.
career worth
Like they're taking home like 50, 60K.
Do you get what I'm
If you
saying?
saw it like that, yeah.
It's not
for
really
what they have to do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like,
Visibility, bro.
bro, and this is what I mean. It's a science.
Yeah.
If you actually do the research, you might realize that this is not even a career path that really makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, I'm looking at the odds. This doesn't really add up. I mean, mathematically, like, it doesn't really add up.
Yeah.
It's a startups, man. I can't think of all the technical terms, but there's definitely been an agenda, 100%.
Oh, 100%. There's definitely been an agenda. It's been. I don't know why it's been targeted towards us though. That's another segue.
Yeah, I see another one.
Because obviously, I hate to play the victim card and stuff like that. That's
But
one
why?
thing I hate. But like, the victim
Why
card.
is it into that?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm really like. Why us?
It's kind of weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think it's just down to we're not as educated as the other races.
And they want to keep it that way.
Yeah.
But then, like, when you say not as educated, yeah, most of the smartest people I know are black. Like
Smartest people.
definitely, or clued up. But maybe again, that's the issue. It's the people surrounding you.
Yeah.
I can't help but speak in that.
I mean, it's a tough one because I don't want to bring up like certain people in certain demographics, but if you think of like the ones that get caught up in crime,
Yeah.
it's skewed, isn't it? Because obviously, if you're comparing the races in crime in like Liverpool or further up north, it's going to be mostly white.
I hate people who use that argument as well.
So that data isn't as always accurate. But I mean, if you use American statistics, when they say the amount of blacks in prison,
It's wild.
it's dark, man.
But
It's dark.
I don't even think it's their fault half of the time.
Bro, it's not. It's a psyops. I'm
Yeah.
telling you. It's a psyop. But especially for America, it's even worse here. Because like you are constantly bombarded with like the marker of excellence is being a rapper, being the one with the most kills, like certain tattoos, certain type of
Drug
way.
lords.
Bro,
like,
these social media channels are not controlled by white people, black people. Sorry. So someone's pushing this in your face.
it's weird. I don't know who glorifies it. That's what I'm saying. Because I hear a lot of like back in the days, everyone's like, oh, I want to be like Big Niche. I want to be like Big Niche. That's
That's wild, by the way. Like, niggas are looking over to drug dealers.
that's what I'm saying.
Oh
Like,
my god.
Like killers, you know. That's what I'm saying.
What should we put 20 on that?
oh, that shit was heavy. Do it.
All right.
So what does black excellence look like to you?
Just beautiful families, you know.
That's how I deem black excellence, in my opinion. You see someone like Dean Forbes.
Yeah.
Has his kids.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely an example of black excellence.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Someone that I look at. But I mean, that's my goal of success. I don't need all the big cars, all the. I don't want the fame in that sense. But for me, I'd say a healthy family, living a modern, moderate life. I'll say. I don't really glorify all the chains and all that. That's never been success for me. I see further than that, and then obviously leaving generational wealth as well. So my kids don't have to.
How do you see it?
I've got to think about that one for
Yeah, let me do myself. Think about that one.
Because you know what it is? I feel like with these answers, and this is not showing the answer by the way, but I feel like sometimes we feel like a need to give like the professional answer, the answer that everyone thinks is the reason.
No, but I mean, there's something that I've reflected as well. Like, do I really care about having a yacht? Think about it. Do I really? Since I was a kid, did I really think, oh, I want to be so rich that I have my own yacht? No, that's not what my success looks like. But each to their own in it. It's not my success doesn't mean it's success to you. It's really what you want for yourself. But a healthy family, beautiful wife, beautiful kid, and leaving generational wealth, that's what I aspire to have.
I think for me, excellence, it's just excellence in general to me.
Okay, let me rephrase mine. I think mine would be even a good example for my...
Yeah, that's a great one.
Yeah.
I think for me, then it'd probably be being able to say that like I was able to master something that I decided to do. I would say that's my biggest one, because sometimes I feel like we try certain things and we go through different, but for me it would be like, nah, I wanted to build this, and I 100% built it. Like, and obviously people want to say this is shallow. I think they're just being fake. We desire recognition.
I think humans naturally you want
recognition. You need that validation. So for you to be like, yeah, I want to know that I was able to build something, and it was exactly what I had in mind, and I want everyone else also to recognize that as well. Of course.
That's why
Of course, bro. That's how you motivate other people. Like, I want people to be like, you know what? He built that. That genuinely is a phenomenal product. Or that's a phenomenal business. Or that's exactly. If they can see what I saw, to me, that's success in it.
I agree. I'm on that.
Obviously, a family, that's all cool. But in terms of excellence, I'd say definitely like recognition from outside of yourself as well.
Okay. I think those are good answers. I think for me personally, how I see black excellence, I've seen a good example of this. It's just leaving a legacy. Like and what I like with my parents, they always instilled some values in me, like in terms of like working hard, never settle, but at the same time it doesn't mean you go into like rapping or sports and stuff like that. It's like breaking the cycle of how black people are looked at. For me, it's like Loic, to build something for myself that I look back on and I think, yeah, I did that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I did that and I'm able to influence other people or even help other people. To me, that's black excellence. Like help other people and whatever I do, and it's obviously recognized as well. And yeah, man, being able to pass that down to my kids and the generation. I've done mine already, and to their generation as well. So like leaving like a blueprint, for example, that would be black excellence for me. Or let's not even say black excellence, just say excellence. Excellent.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what? One thing I used to hate is when people just put black on top of everything. Like, why do I have
The
to
first black person
See, and I don't know if it was Reese or Barra, yeah? Do you mind the Reese or Barra?
Yeah, everyone knows.
So
the guy that made MD, is it MDV?
MDV.
Oh yeah.
He gets a lot of hate sometimes.
Because he's mixed race, that's why.
Maybe that plays a part. Maybe that plays a part, yeah. But I think sometimes it's because he definitely doesn't play he doesn't play into the black. He does not go out of his way to make black people feel extra special. Like some companies will do. And like
he gets a lot of backlash.
But I think a lot of the time I do hear it. I do hear it because like, bro, just build a great product. Like, people are going to buy it. Bro, let's look at Cortez,
I was literally thinking about that.
He's built a fantastic product. It's got nothing to do with trying to support a black person. His marketing is out of this world. Like, if I'm being honest, I don't think, and even this goes to like criticizing myself, I don't think I've actually ever seen something that I thought that is remarkable and not liked it, or not like shared it, or not like bought it. Like, but if I saw something I thought that is genuinely top tier, somehow my recognition is it feels natural, bro. I don't like it. Do you know what I'm saying? And sometimes with black people, it feels like we play into the entitlement. Like, bro, you haven't built something great.
Like go get educated.
You know what I'm saying? This is something else, sometimes the black thing, and again, race definitely plays a part of how difficult it is to get into certain spaces. Without a shadow of a doubt. I want to recognize that first, But sometimes you didn't get the role because you were actually shit. Like, you have to
Wait, that's not on whether they're shit or not. That's on who's interviewing to decide that. And that's a bit tricky.
Okay. Let me put it like this, and I can only speak from personal experience. Bro, when I switched from law to computer science, I did a 1 year transfer, 1 year master, so I had no experience, and I had a law degree. And again, maybe it's just unique to me, that's cool. But I didn't struggle to get a role. And I don't think I struggled because I actually worked my fucking
role in computer science?
Yeah, bro. I hustled day and night. Like, when I went to that interview, I was the best candidate. And I walked into there feeling that way, bro. Like, I actually walked in there feeling like I did everything possible. And I'm not saying people don't do that, but I do think there's a lot of situations where we don't recognize that you actually were the worst candidate. Like, you genuinely was the worst candidate, and it really did have nothing to do with race. Race does play a part, but I feel like sometimes you need to tell me all of you is because of race. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Like, every single one of you talking about this, you genuinely believe it's because of race.
But there's also been cases where someone's applied for the same role with a different name, The same person, they just changed their name and somehow they get an interview.
I said race plays a part 100%, 100%. But bro, we're here now, innit? We're here now in this situation. It's unfortunate and it should change 100%. But knowing that I'm here now, I'm not walking into this without being the best I possibly can be for this.
Yeah, 100%.
It shouldn't be a
But
disability.
is that fair though? Why do you have to work twice as hard as your
It
counterpart?
just is what it is.
It's
But
not-
bro,
it's not-
come on, that's a disadvantage regardless.
Don't get twisted, yeah. We should fight these things and we should do what we can to prevent this from being the case. But whilst that's going, do you think it makes sense for you not to strive to be the best you possibly
Anyways,
can?
yeah.
To deal with the situation at hand?
yeah.
Because what else are you going to do? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, so you're going to keep struggling, fight it, and just struggle at the same time. To me, sometimes I feel like people don't think about survival. Like, you need this job. Like, you actually need this job. So unfortunately, I need to fucking. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's true. I think one thing as well, it may not necessarily be with black people, but we want an easy way out and everything.
I agree.
But that's because we see glorified lifestyles. So like you see the rappers with the fuck off fat chains.
Yeah.
You're thinking, oh shit, like this guy's in Dubai. I want to be in Dubai right now. You know what I'm saying? So we think we're entitled to certain things or we want certain things quickly. So we kind of go half-hearted into things, but sometimes you just have to be the best. Like we're black, it is what it is. Do you get what I'm saying? But I don't use that as a disability to prevent me from being the best that I can.
Can do, yeah.
100%.
I think that's the right mindset, innit? But sometimes it does feel like you're fighting upwards battles. I can't.
Okay.
I know what you're trying to say. It's annoying. It's annoying. Like, it is annoying when you're in a certain company and it's like, you're incompetent. Like, you're actually incompetent. But for me to get to the same position, I had to fucking fight.
Okay, let's say you're going for a promotion. You and your colleague are both at the same level. He's white. He has a good relationship with the director. Maybe first cousins or something like that. But he's not nowhere as hard working as you are. You're a better coder. You're better in every aspect. Clients are always raving about you. Da 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 da. He's now gone for the position, but based on his relationship with the director, he's been able to get it. So what's the word for that as well? There's another word.
Is it nepotism?
Nepotism.
But I thought nepotism was when it's family.
Normally it's family, but sometimes
can be
that's
said,
something his dad made, they play golf together or something like that. But he's not as good as you are. You're definitely the better candidate, but he still gets the promotion over you. So what do you do at that point?
Okay, let me ask you this. Sorry to answer
that's
my
fine.
question.
Yeah.
But let's say we're in Africa now.
Yeah.
And it's the same situation. And the director's Nigerian, and I'm Cameroonian, and you're Nigerian, we get from the same position, and your dad knows his dad. What makes you think he wouldn't choose you? Like, so.
Okay.
I'm not trying to say racism play a part,
Yeah.
but I'm saying like sometimes I think we forget. I'm not saying racism play a part, but sometimes I feel like we forget that like there's a natural bias that's never going to be eradicated. If I know your whole family, I know your dad, bro. How am I not going to hire you? Do you know what I'm saying? Especially if I know the job's going to get done regardless. Like, because just because you're better does not mean the job's not going to get done. If you're going to get the job done, but you're faster, whatever, the job's going to get done, I'm going to do my boy a favour, come and hire your son, bro. Of course.
See, this is how I feel like us black people need to be more in the spaces here.
Right. Yeah, we need to.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Bro, like, I feel like we've got some aunties and uncles that are in high positions and corporate worlds and stuff like that.
We don't use them.
We don't use them, or they'll never even think to reach out to you or chat to you and say, "Oh, if you need something."
Again, does that stem back to the gatekeeper?
There's a cultural thing there for sure.
Exactly. Do you know what I'm saying?
Like you know how the kind of respect you have to give to your elders.
Yeah.
They might expect you to come out your way to come to them.
Yeah. Like you kind of almost have to lick their feet in a way for you to get somewhere.
Yeah, definitely.
Have you ever been in a situation where I've never been in this position, but you can't understand what the fuck that guy is saying. Yeah. Obviously, you're both at, let's say, the same level. But for some reason, I feel like that person will always go further. I don't know. Maybe it's because I don't know where I'm going with this.
We don't play the social game.
I do agree with that. I 100% agree. I think if black people, or let's say the ethnic, put themselves in positions where they're socializing with more people.
We don't want to go to work.
Yeah, you're not going to
go to bowling.
We kind of want to be nonchalant.
I don't know office. They're not my friend.
Yeah,
I do think those things play a big part. And once I started working in the office, that's when I realised
I need to have conversations
Yeah.
with my directors.
Yeah.
Because bro, that will put you on a lot more.
Yeah.
You have to turn up when they have company events. That's another thing, bro. You never turn up. You don't know anything. But the director
No one
knows
knows you.
So of course they're gonna be more inclined to give it to the mate that goes to the pub every Thursday with them after work.
Bro, like I be having the most random conversations with guys at work and people like, how was your weekend? I don't give a fuck about your weekend. But in a way, I kind of do because I'm making my mission to find out how it is because I never know what it's going to lead to.
You never,
Yeah.
You might be my next referral or whatever.
Of course.
We need to play the social game more.
It's so important.
We don't want to turn up. We don't want to go to the Christmas party. We don't want to go to the work drinks. So why wouldn't he choose anyway over you, bro? Again, race plays a part, but I just think we ignore some of the most blatant things.
The obvious,
like,
human perspective, innit?
human perspective. The director doesn't, especially at those positions, where it's like more personal, less technical. So I've got to now, because we're making decisions. Do you know what I'm saying? We're making decisions at the top of the company now, which means we're speaking often, and we're giving people like instructions based on our conversations. But if I don't really know you, but I know Harry, why not? It's just a lot.
Of course,
do you get what I'm trying to say? It's accountability definitely to be taken, but there is an agenda, definitely, 100%. But
It's just the game. You just have to learn the game. I mean, the rules and play by it.
do you know what I think it is sometimes, I think in these discussions, we have not too many. We have a lot of the race discussions and not the, but how are we playing this game wrong discussions. Like, you rarely ever see videos where people are like, okay, this is how to play the corporate game. Like, this is how you have to play the game. Like, yeah, race is a factor, cool, but when you get in these spaces, that's how you act.
How you act.
How you move.
Most people think the corporate game is lame. And how are we going to advance forward, if people think having a career is lame. They're thinking you're being average. Bro, you can make 6 figures on this shit. Bro. And your bonus can be 6 figures as well. It just depends how far you take it. Yeah. Like, I've been having this debate lately, because I'm interested in properties. I've been interested in property for a while. However, I can't focus on 2 things at once. Because property is as easy as it sounds, it kind of almost becomes like a full-time job. Especially because I was going to start doing sourcing. So sourcing is almost like a full-time job. I can't do that once I'm trying to achieve something in my career. I decided to choose my career, so I have to go 100% in that until I get to a level now when I think, okay, cool, I'm set. Or I've got enough money, then I can start my own business. Do you know what I mean? Property would have been a thing where I focused on it, it's cool, but I really chose career. I went to uni for this shit. So why would I just blatantly ignore that to pursue something else? I'm not saying it's bad, but everything has its time. You feel me? I'm not going to achieve everything in my 20s. It doesn't make sense. So if I decide to choose career, why wouldn't I decide to like fully go all in that, make as much money as I can, build as much connections as I can? You never know. And one person you meet that could be your investor.
Facts, you know what I'm saying? Facts, man. I think for one, again, I think another side is, I think black people, no, let me not say that.
We live in corporate life. I don't know why.
This is a generation thing, but I think this generation has a speed thing, like sometimes I feel like we think time is running out. I don't know if that's a black thing, where we want everything
We want to be rich now.
But there's definitely a psyops where it's like things feel like it's running out, like, bro, I need it tomorrow. But when you look at the stats, again, bro, black people, we need to look at the stats, we need to look at the numbers, like, some of the stuff that we're talking about isn't even that. Some of these rappers are not, statistically, they can't be all who they say they are. They can't be, bro. Like, it's not, the math doesn't add up. Like, you can check people's financial statements. Like, you can check this stuff, bro. Like, you can check, where does this guy look like he lives? Oh, Stacey lives there, though. Like, and I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying that you gotta have like you gotta look at the numbers, man. I feel like sometimes we think time is running out. Like, we've got to get it now. And we miss opportunities like going to a work club and just building a genuine connection with someone to get this opportunity that's gonna come out in 2 years' time. I met Harry, like, for the amount of corporate events I've gone to, where a lot of the jobs I get now are like not given to me, but like an opportunity kind of passed me. I didn't go out of my way to it because I know Stacey. Me and Stacey went out for drinks. Of course, when it came to recruitment, she was like, my boy. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it is.
It takes time, man. These things don't come, bro. Man, some of the opportunities I've been given have been from relationships I built 2 years ago.
That's a good thing. But again, black people don't really want to make the effort in getting to
No, sure not. It's another one.
It's not.
I think me coming off social media for a bit, especially Instagram and TikTok, definitely made me more at ease with what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Because I put too much pressure on myself.
Bro.
I feel like that's one thing we do. We put a lot of pressure on ourselves. I don't know, it's because we see all these big chains. I'll put myself, me personally, it's because I'll see someone that's like lit and I'm thinking, oh fuck, man, this looks good. Do you get what I'm saying? But I don't even know what he's done to get there. He could have been licking bums.
Bro, you
to get the
someone could have given him the chain.
Yeah, literally.
Like, I'm not saying that's what they do, but let's think, like, I can just take the chain off and give it to you.
Yeah,
and it could be a prop.
Yeah.
But I remember, I'm pretty sure I remember Bouncer saying, that they used to go and buy tracksuits, keep the receipts, wear them in the music video and return them. All of us can do that.
I'm not surprised.
But all of us can do that. But when you see it on social media, suddenly you think, wow, this guy's got
new gear.
Bro, I haven't seen you wear that since.
I remember I had a conversation with one of my friends, and he works in the car industry, and then he was with some young kid that's a millionaire or something like that. And then he was asking the guy like, oh, like, how did you actually get this money? And the guy's like, bro, if you knew how I got this money, it's dark, bro. Like, he lost his dad when he was like 18, and his dad just left loads of money for him. But he was like, I'll trade it all back just to have my dad again.
Yeah.
But bro, looking at your dad at 18,
Yeah.
it's dark. And that's when I was like, wow, like, we really don't know how some people got their money. Because we're just seeing all the highlights that they're posting, all the highlights and things like that, but bro, he doesn't have a dad. There's no money in this world that I'll trade to lose my dad.
Take everything you see with a pinch of salt.
Yeah, that's
A little bit backstory. Because it's even the same with like the guys that you see online that portray certain lifestyle. Not saying they didn't work hard to get to it, but they may have done something illegal. Now they're using that as leverage to get to. Bro, a lot of these men sell courses. Like a lot of people that look up to Andrew Tate think he built. Bro, this guy did OnlyFans with women. That money started projecting like a lifestyle and started selling courses. That's how his pockets are fat. And there's a lot. And then in this course, he'll tell people, that you need to show people this type of lifestyle, motivate other people, because that's how you get traction and stuff like that. And that's how they make their pockets fat. But we see it online, we think, oh shit, he's got that. He must work hard. What has he built? Like, what have these people got? Like, if you go on the internet right now, or what have they actually done? Do you get what I'm saying?
Let me ask you another question then. Right? Like, and let me talk about, because we're talking about black people, right? Like, why do we glorify like killers and drug dealers? Like, my answer is it's a psyop, isn't it? I think it's a psyop. I think it's something that was ingrained into your head. But I want to see what you man think. Like,
That motherfucker cold, man.
bro, because you know, like, let's keep it a buck. You know, Lil Durk is a monster.
Yeah,
Bro,
allegedly, but yeah.
But let's say, okay, cool.
No, let's say King Von, because he's not even.
Okay, cool.
He's
King Von is a like, that guy should have never
demon,
been
bro.
on the
Yeah,
streets
he's a
ever, bro. Like, I don't want to be anywhere near him.
Okay. I have to back one of this one. I'll tell you why. This guy lost two of his best friends in the space of a year, bro. When he was like 15.
Okay.
And you grew up in an environment where all you see are guns and people being killed, and then people are trolling. Yeah, we killed your friends and whatever.
Yeah.
It's dark.
Naturally, if that's all you know. You're gonna get your get back.
No, but I'm not saying. I'm not criticizing him.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
Why
we
glorify
like, because bro, look, a lot of people go through certain traumatic experiences.
Yeah.
Bro, they're school shooters, right?
Yeah.
I said that white American school shooters, none of us glorify them, bro. We think they're monsters. We don't speak about them positively in any way.
Yeah.
But some of them have gone through the most traumatic experiences possible.
Why?
That doesn't give us an excuse to glorify them. So even though I hear what you're saying about King Von,
No, I get what you're
I
saying.
can't sit here now and glorify him because he
Yeah.
lost two of his best friends, bro. Like,
Yeah.
why do we put these people on a pedestal, like, and sing their songs, bro? Man, I don't get too much of a
Be hard.
It's last night, bro. Bro, I think it's very similar to why we love action movies and fights and boxing and all of that. It's entertaining, but the reality is people are dying behind it. Movies and all these stuff that we see, people aren't really dying from stunts, bro. I think that's what it is. We're just glorifying a lot of the things that we like to see on TV, and seeing our favorite rapper actually doing it, we're like, yeah, he's actually living his rap.
But why do we let?
Yeah.
But hold on, bro. You know we don't do this with other communities. Like, why do we let other? Okay, cool. It's entertaining. I got it. Yeah. But why is it that we let all communities glorify and promote the deaths of in our community? Because why? Okay.
Again, why is it just black people?
Exactly. Like, why is it that it's the black guys rapping that are the coolest, and the guys talking about killing each other that happen to be black are the coolest? Like, that's a psyops. Like, you can't.
That's an agenda behind that.
Why do black rappers look cooler than other races?
I don't know. I mean, when I think of like Scarface and things like that, like he was technically a gangster as well, Tony Montana. And black people glorify him. So
no, but okay.
I think they glorify gangsters because there were other guys. Beanie Siegel? All of these people that were gangsters in that time, but they were Italian, they were white, they were whatever. So and so. So I think they glorify gangsters. I just think because we're in the black community, I don't know why. To me, it always feels like low IQ.
So what you just said just now, that to me that just screams psyops because you're saying that there's gangsters in many communities that are glorified. So why does it feel so concentrated right now on a specific group, bro? Like,
I mean, I don't see white people glorifying Tony Montana realistically, innit? I don't see Asians.
No.
You see it? Where do you see it?
Wait. So you're talking about like those white Italian gangsters?
Yeah, I don't see even Italians bigging up all them.
No.
They probably,
The death for gangster, like a lot of black people. That's why they get most of their inspiration.
Surely.
I don't see it though compared to.
Is that because we're in this community?
It's probably because we're in this community. But
a lot of Americans
when I think of my Italian friends and stuff like that, like even if I bring up certain people to them, they're like, "Yeah, why'd you bring that up?"
Okay, see, it's the same.
Why did you bring it up?
Okay, so
he was a gangster. They just see that he was a gangster. He was a crook. Like they
exactly.
Don't,
You're proving my point. But why is it that for us that he's worth mentioning? Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
it's people not gonna like what I say, but I genuinely think it's because I have to word this very right. We're just very stupid when it comes to. We're very ignorant. All right, let's say ignorant when it comes to, or ignorant when it comes to certain things. Like, why does it make sense to glorify a rapper? There's nothing cool about being glorify a gangster. There's nothing cool about being a gangster.
Exactly.
It's only fools or people that come from low income backgrounds and things like that will glorify that. Some may say the rich are crooks as well, but
you're telling me that Lil Baby can go to a show with 200,000 people glorifying the songs he's talking about, and they're all stupid.
Lil Baby cannot come into my work office right now, and people they will look at him like a fool. Like, why is he in the office?
I hear you.
But if he goes to city centre, you're gonna see loads of kids trying to take pictures with him. But if he came, so it's the environment that they're around.
I think it comes from education, like,
and that's
even goes back to like what you've been taught as a kid. Like, for example, we're fortunate. Our parents, like both of our parents, were present. Yeah, they always enforce like certain values in us, so we'll never look at them and think these men are cool. We like the music because we indulge in it because it sounds cool, and whatnot. But we'll never think, oh nah, this guy, I want to be like him. Like, I want to be like 50 Cent. Do you get what I'm saying? Because 50 Cent didn't want to be like 50 Cent. That's why he's a businessman now. Do you get what I'm saying? So like, it can be a thing of education where you come from a low income background, like. Everything is struggling, so the stuff that do glitter excite you. What comes behind it, or the selling drugs, the rapping, the robbing, all this kind of stuff. Those come attached to it. It's like a little bit of a package. Do you get what I'm saying? Now the reason why, as black people, carry on glorifying it, I couldn't tell you why.
Yeah, honestly,
I genuinely couldn't tell you why.
It actually baffles me, like, because I enjoy. They're talented. I enjoy their music, but. I don't like, if you ask me, do I want these people to be free, that are these killers, every day of the week I'm going to tell you no. Every day of the week.
I'm screaming free Dirk, man. I need this music. I'm screaming free. Just purely based on his music. What the
fuck is this guy saying? Oh yeah, he might be doing a recall, he might be sending out hits, but because his music bangs, free him though.
It's a cycle.
That's a science. But what is this? What is this in our brain?
I don't know, bro. I couldn't tell you.
See, my thing is, I like to. I don't associate the rappers to I don't even.
I get what you mean.
I don't accept their personal life to their music. Like,
the artistry,
like even when again they might try to cancel me. R. Kelly, I love R. Kelly's music, what he done as Robert Kelly, stay far away.
Okay, but bro, you don't think that's insane? You don't think it's insane?
The only reason I know R. Kelly or Robert Kelly is based on his music, not based on his act.
I fully hear you. I fully hear you, bro. But like, you don't think that because his music is good, that's enough for you to ignore the atrocities that he committed? Like, why is that, bro? Like, that doesn't make sense. No, bro. If a white school shooter, right, and there's probably black school shooters, but if a white school shooter, shot up a school, it doesn't matter what.
But do you understand why that's a bit different though? Where he's shooting innocent kids of the future, compared to a gangster killing another gangster. Although murdering is wrong regardless, but you can see how to the public it's perceived differently. You went into a school where kids are trying to educate themselves and get themselves out of certain situations. Whilst one person killed your brother or something like that. So that's why it's perceived different socially. However, murdering is wrong regardless. Isn't it?
Okay, what about a drug dealer selling drugs like fentanyl?
Yeah, that's killing people.
Killing people. Like actually killing people.
That's wrong as well. But then
I think there's definitely an agenda. I think everything comes packaged.
It's a psyop, I'm telling you.
Like there's therefore because it goes back to the thing where like in black communities or whatnot, limited opportunities. Like what you see that's available to you, you're naturally gonna go towards that. Let me use 50 Cent as an example again. Like in his neighborhood, people were selling drugs. He started selling drugs when he was like 13.
But even he said like he wanted to be like them.
Exactly. But then he grew up, he became more educated, like more opportunities open to. He realized, oh no, I don't need this shit. Do you know what I'm saying? So
it's only gonna end up
naturally gonna come out of it. You feel me? So I feel like it's just more exposure, environment and stuff like that. So it's not an easy answer to say why do we glorify. I think some of them are just opportunities, whatever it's But there's just opportunities that come around that you can't resist. However, in terms of like the Lil Durk and music and stuff like that, I don't think perhaps we glorify what they do. We just like what we like the music or whatnot, but we don't glorify or look up to them. It's different from
that's not. I saw
a video today. Yeah, it was a white guy listening to ESTG. ESTG was just spitting cold stuff, and then he's like, and then the video was like, 5 minutes before on my way to the office right now. So it was a white guy in a suit listening to ESTG. I think it's entertainment. We just like it. We like how it sounds sonically. We don't actually. I can't see him going and now being like, I want to be like ESTG. He just likes how it sounds sonically and appreciates it.
It's looking like a fantasy though, like in a way.
That's what I'm saying. Back to the action movies, like that's why we love people like Tom Cruise, The Rock, and all that. We like action movies because it's things that we can't do.
But we know it's like a script. However, with these ones, like
some of them,
it's kind of
real life.
Cool that it's real. But obviously, you would like, for example, a white guy or even me, for example. One of these rappers come up to me and let's go on the I'm not doing that with you, bro. I'll snitch on you. I will snitch on you. Like keep that shit far away from me. Yeah? And keep making the music. I'll listen to that.
My life is snitching, bro. I always say, bro, I'm a businessman first, man. I'm a businessman. That's all I care.
You're not taking me down with you.
I think we'll end it on this year. If you knew better, you'd do better. That's what I say.
Oh, yeah.